What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Now, today I'm going to do a back testing session using the 1 minute time frame. And the whole purpose of this session is just to illustrate that trading structure is the most powerful way to trade. Now, of course, you can add confluences to this style, which I do with my two candle theory trading concept. But today I want to just show you how powerful trading is, or trading structure is. So we're going to trade Aussie dollar USD. I've crunched it up and I'm just going to randomly just close my eyes, as you can see. Oh, it's better I get the replay. Close my eyes and see, and then stop. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do in this instance, guys, is I'm going to make sure that we keep this. I'm not going to be making sure that we're trading during our trading hours. I'm going to trade this consistently no matter what. And my sole focus here is to take 10 trades with 1 to 2 risk reward ratio and break even at 1.5 R. Okay. So what I'm looking at now is a clear downtrend. I can see here that price is failing to break these structures. We are currently in a very big push phase here. So I'm not going to be looking to take the trade. I'm going to wait for price to give us signs of it pulling back. And if given the evidence, then I'll look to take this trade. Okay. So now I see the market is being overextended. This is not something I'm looking to trade right now. We're in a very big push phase. Ideally, what I'd like to see is price now make a higher low formation to show me that the trend is switching, which it is now. And then given the evidence that it pulls back, then I'm looking to take the trade. Now we've continued bearish. This isn't a lower high pattern that I'm looking to trade here, as I did believe that price was going to reverse and continue up. So I'll just continue to wait. The idea now is just to see this overextended market exhaust at some point. The market cannot just continue to go down without an exhaustion. And right now it is pretty much in an exhaustion phase. Now, if price breaks this high, pulls back, and then gives me a bullish candle close to the upside, then I'll be looking to buy it. As you can see here, it's continuing down, so we continue to wait. And some of you might be saying, well, Rox, why are you not selling it? Well, I'm just telling you now, it's overextended. It's not a pattern that I like to trade. Now, I'd like to get in this a little bit earlier, but we had an area here in the market where price creates a structural low. We have an area here in the market where price failed to break above. And then now I'd like to take this trade. So let's just call this an instant execution after this trade here. We'll go for a 4 pip stop loss. And the whole idea behind this trade now is just to see this pull back to 1.5 here. Oops. So this is 1.5. This is the break even range here. Break even range. And then this is the, let's just shift this over a bit so I can grab this. And this is the TP. So the whole idea here now is overextended market. Price created a low point with a failure to break the structural high and now a strong push to the upside. So the idea now is price is going to pull back, bare minimum for a 1-to-1 break even. I expect price to come back into this range. And then if we hit TP, we do. If we don't, we don't. So let's see what happens. Let's push it a little bit faster here. So remember, we're going break even at 1.5. We must be entering some really quiet zones here, time zones here, but it doesn't matter. It's all the same thing, just a different day. And I hope you guys ain't hearing all this clicking because there's a lot. All right, there you go. So that's our first trade on this one. And we'll mark this down as a -1 R trade. Maybe I should take into account sessions because, all right, 6 o'clock now. All right, let's continue. So now we're pre-London. We have a nice pullback here. We have a nice downtrend. If we get a nice bearish close, lower high formation, double top pattern that forms here, we'll be looking to take this trade. So it's continuing higher. This is now switched from being bearish to bullish. So I'm looking for a bullish candle close now in anticipation of price to continue higher. We've pulled back to make a more deeper pullback, and now we come back down to this low. So again, if we respect this low, we get a nice bullish close above this level. We'll be back in for the buys. This is good enough here. So we have price again failing to break structural lows. We have a break above this level here. And ideally what I'd like to see is price pushing bullish above this high. Once we break this high, I'll go for 3.5 pips for 7R target and a 1 to 5 break even. So let's just pop it around here. And then we will go for our break even. And then this is our 2R target. So the idea here again is pretty simple. We have a downtrend that attempted to reverse, it failed, came back to make a double bottom. We have an area where price is failing to break, and now I'm looking for a bullish momentum push to break above this high here to trigger us into the trade for a buying opportunity, as I'm now anticipating a reversal. So now I'm triggered into the trade, looking for that 1.5R break even. Okay, we're not even waiting for that break even, we hit 2R. Okay, now what to do? So that is plus 2R here. And we'll continue our run. So now overall structure here is bullish. I'm looking for a high-low pullback continuation. Ideally, I would like a much more stronger pullback in this instance. And this is very good. This is a nice pullback. High-low formation, break at the high entry here. And I'm looking for a 3 pip stop loss for a 1.5 break-even trade. And then a 2R target in anticipation for this structure to continue bullish. So we are not triggered into this trade yet, and now we are. So let's play this out. Is that a stop loss? Not yet. There you go, that's a stop loss. So now that is a -1R trade. Okay. This is now switching from a failure to break the high and a downward movement. I'm looking for a lower high formation continuation back to the downside here. Okay, now we're continuing back bullish. So we've pulled back just a little bit deeper. For me, no structure here has formed for a buying opportunity. We got tagged out of that trade, unfortunately. It continued up, but it is what it is. Now I'm looking for nothing because we're now trapped in this range. So just looking for structure to clear out. Once the structure is cleared, then we will look for a trading opportunity. Here is a pullback high-low opportunity. So what we're looking for here now is a break of a high. Once we break this high, then I'll be looking for a trigger into the trade. So this is now going to be a 1.5 break even. Just call it 1 point. There you go. And then we're looking for a 2R target. And now we are, let's call this an instant execution in the trade. Okay, there you go. So that's a 2R win here. Once we finish this session, guys, we will look to review this and just see if there's any trades we could have avoided. We're still in an uptrend, so I'm just looking for structure to support the idea of a continuation up. This to me is a reversal based on the fact that price is pushed higher. It's exhausted. Now we have a wick rejection and a bearish candle close. So I will take this trade and I'll just take this as an instant execution, and we'll pop our stop loss. It's a little bit large, unnecessarily large here. So we'll just go for a 3 pip stop loss and be consistent with the lower high, high, low, double bottom, double top patterns here. We're going for a 1 to 5 break even trade thereabouts. And what we're anticipating now is this to continue bearish for a 1 to 2 target. Okay. Okay. The question is, could I have avoided that one? Anyway, we're not going to overthink it. No one cares. Let's just mark that down as a loss. So now this is a higher low. It was in an uptrend. I know I probably get people to comment, that was a clear buy, rocks. Okie dokie. All right, let's continue. In hindsight, it's always a clear buy. Right, so this is now a double top pattern. Oof, I should have taken it from the high here, but let's just wait for the lower high to form and see if we can continue this to the downside. Now we're trapped in a range. We are at 9 o'clock, which is fine. Okay, so we have a breakout, break back in structure here. I'm not looking to trade with such a big stop loss. A lower high formation. No, in actual fact, I just want to get out of this range. There you go. There's a range break. So I'm looking for the pullback now. We have a trend shift. I am going to set this up here just in case we have a strong break to the downside. Stop loss above this high for a 2.5, 1.5 break even here. Oh, 1.5 break even. Oops. 1. Come now, leave me alone. 1.5 break even, and then we're going for the 2R target. Looking for a sell stop entry here on the break of this low. Okay, so this does not invalidate the trade. It is a deeper wick pullback, so I am just patiently going to wait, see if we get a shift back down. This is still fine. So what I'll do is adjust my trade again for a sell stop opportunity, just for a 3 pip target here, and then we'll go for our 1 to 2. There you go. We're still not triggered into this trade. We're still holding that high. The minute we break the high, we cancel the trade, and that trade is cancelled. I will still see this as now being trapped in a range, waiting for clearer structure to form. Oh, great. If we get a lower high within this consolidation, I'll take the trade. Should have been in it already. Stop loss above for 3 pips. And then we're going for a 1.5 break-even trade here. And then we go for a 1 to 2 target. And then let's see what happens. Let's move this. Break-even trade. I'm just confident we're going to hit it. There you go, trusting the process out here. And we have... Oh my life, I'm having a meh. I can tell I haven't back tested for a while. 2-0 win. Okay, how many trades? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4 more to go. So we're in clear downtrend now, looking for lower highs, lower low formations to form. This is a nice pullback here. Respect the structural highs. For a double top. Nice close to the downside. We'll be selling. There you have it. Ah! You know we shouldn't be on this candle, guys, right? You know it. You know it. You know the candle we're supposed to be on. Anyway, we'll look for the break even as soon as we can get there. And then a 1 to 2 target. This target is a little bit... Oh, it's okay, whatever. No one cares. Right. What time zone are we in? 11, that's good enough. There you go, there's the break even, and there's a TP. Even though we got in that entry late, we still hit the bag. We'll pull this one down here and try and copy this one back up here. So that's that. So now we are looking for continuation. No, I'm not. It's overextended to the downside for me personally. I would like to look for buying opportunities when given the evidence, as this is pretty bearish, very overextended. And now I'm looking for this. Guys, you know this is not the entry we're supposed to be in either, right? Failure to break the low. Break at the high. We should have got in after that engulfing candle, so we lose some range here, taking this trade. We just trust the process. Damn, this is our biggest trade to date. I'm going to have to just go for a 4 pipper here. Go for a 1.5 and then a 2 RTP. So this overextended market to the downside, failure to break the low, break at the high within the structure in anticipation for price to continue to reverse back to the upside. So far, so good. We have better entries down here, as you can see. Oops. What? 12.30. Okay. So that's a loss here. And then we are now sitting at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 more trades to go. Again, still very extended for me to the downside, unless we get a really deep pullback. I mean, this is a lower high. It's just not my cup of tea. That as a double bottom, if we respect it again, could look for some buying opportunities on a bullish close here. So this is more of a reversal trade. So we have, excuse me, very overextended market to the downside. We'll class this as a triple bottom, double bottom, it really doesn't matter. In anticipation for price to continue to push bullish, we'll go in this one with an instant execution, and we'll give it a tad breathing room here, 3 pips. Why, I don't know, but we will. And then we are going for the same thing, 1.5, 1.5 break even, and then I wanted to, let's go from here. Trust me to have to deal with this right now. Now I'm gonna have to go do some investigation. Now I'm going to have to do some investigation. So this is a candle that would have stopped us out. The question is, which way did it go first? We'll go down to 15-second time frame. Oh, great. Changed my plan. Great. Can we get there? 30 seconds? Is this it? No. Well, you know what that means. We'll just take this as the loss that it is. Super disappointed in that. How do I even go back just a little bit more? Oh no. Oh no. Trust me to do that. I can do it now. Here. Oh, we'll just call that a stop loss. Who cares, man? Who actually cares? Let's just call it a stop loss. I deserve one more trade off of this. Well, cool. So the structure has now done that, then done this, then done this. So I don't know what's happening right now. I need to wait for price to clear up for me, correct this move, do whatever it's doing. I will be happy to sell this, if I'm honest with you. Really strong push phase, looking for the correction. This is, to me, a failure to break the high, break of the low, lower high formation, nice bearish candle close, instant execution with a stop loss above the high. Yeah. And then looking for a 1.5 break even where it is, and then a 2R target. I'm happy to take the trade like so. That'll do. That will do. That will do, my friends. That will do. Okay. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and I get one more trade for that stupidness there. Okay. Massively overextended, looking for a reversal in this market. This is nice. So this is a strategy that I trade. It's a principle-based trading system where what I'm identifying here, this is not promotion, I'm just saying, right? What I'm looking for here is for price to come into a wick rejection zone off of the back of a previous rejection. Again, this is a failure to break the low, break at the high pattern in anticipation for price to continue bullish. And this is the break even. This is literally our biggest range trade. This is just wild. But the pattern is there, the structure is there, so off we go. We're at break even anyway. There you go, have it. Have it. Okay. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 trades. We will add one more trade because of that wild move. That was not fair. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 losses. So that's minus 5R. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 winners at 2R plus 12R plus 12R, and the maths on this is we finished the session with a total win of, what's the maths, plus 7R. Okay, nice little run there. Just to check this back, this reversal was the exact same pattern as I traded here, as I traded here, as I traded here. So that's consistent. We can call this a good trade. This pattern is the exact same pattern as I traded here. So this is consistent. This is a good trade. This is a higher low continuation pattern. This is that all we done? Yeah, good trade. This is a higher low continuation. This is a good trade. And this selling opportunity here within this one is a premature entry. Could have avoided it, to be frank. This is what you call a lower high entry. This is not so much a lower high entry. Could have avoided that. There's more of a little consolidation within a high low continuation to the upside, but never mind. This one here, definitely a lower high continuation to the downside. Here we have a very nice lower high, double bottom, triple top pattern here, back to the downside. Here's the same pattern as here and here. This is a good trade. Here is the same pattern, in my opinion, is a failure to break the low, similar to these patterns here in anticipation for price to continue up. It did actually continue up, but got whipped out of this one because of news. That's why we were allowed to take one more trade. Then we had the sell on this high. This is a failure to break the high, break the low pattern, lower high continuation back to the downside, and actually tanked. And then this pattern here is a failure to break the low, principal base, wick rejection zone, with a failure to break the high, break above, and in anticipation for price continue up. So that is it. That is structure trading at its finest there. Now, just to let you know, guys, you can trade this way, but it is always better to add confluences to your trades when and if you can. So if you have a concept, use it with higher time frame analysis, along with just simply identifying structure and the behavior of the shift in structure, as simple as we did today. I don't want to do the maths again. That's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 for the wins. 1, 2. How does that make sense? Oh yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5R for the losses, 7R win for the session. Let's go, baby. Catch you on the next one.